Hey guys, Dark Prometheus here, and we took that last game of the preseason by 5 to make us 2-2 in the preseason. So we need to cut 6 players, and this is going to be a difficult task. But to start with, we are going to cut are we? Well, let's go to our biggest position that we're heavy-handed. Is corner. Dawson and Morrison are doing great. Phillip got beat a decent amount of time. He's not going to be one of those guys. It's very consistent. Good man, though. Up there with, like, Kyle Fuller. But I think ultimately we are going to go with Morrison there. So we're actually going to cut Connor Phillip. Another late round pick. And McManus put on that last one. I mean, he could be our. We have 4 good safeties, in my opinion. Dawson was good. Morrison was good. Vereen's young. Well, here we are going to cut RG3. Fails did a better job in the preseason, in my opinion. At receiver, we will cut Eddie Royal. Take a penalty of 1.33 million. But into that slot will be Marquise Wilson, and we'll switch out with these guys. Crosby, though, is a good guy that can catch in traffic, stuff like that. So we will keep him. Keep Cameron Meredith, Tatiris Ingram. Okay. Here though, these two are my pass catchers. We're going to cut Jermon Bushard. So we got Luke Jokiel. He's 25. We need an open roster spot that's going to free up a decent amount of cap space for the future to sign some of these players. They're going to be long term. Good on the line. Good here. I like my middle linebackers. I like my outside linebackers, including Jarvis Jones. But again, we are going to release Jarvis Jones. Dawson is taller. You know what? We're going to cut Sherrick McManus. Yes, he had that pick. Ooh, maybe not. What is... Ooh, Dawson's a horrible awareness. 6'2". Then we're going to cut DeMarcus Dawson. And we're at 6 of 6. Let's go into the next week. Let's see who gets cut. And if anyone actually does get cut, we'll see if there's anyone we're interested in, first off. But I think all the cuts have been done. So I think there'll be a couple here and there, just in case. but we will take a harder look at it. See if we can make a couple minute roster changes for the better. A couple depth changes as well, and see what we can do. Robertson's the only one on trade block. All right. So, up the Lions taking on the 49ers. It should be me. I'm the defending Super Bowl champions. So the Bills took Eddie Royal. We knew he was going to pick up somewhere. Matt Prater. Yeah. Nothing big. We knew. Prater. So yeah, we knew ultimately Eddie Royal was going to get picked up somewhere. He'll probably be starting in Buffalo. Now, preview to Baltimore. After we set up our final roster here. So Cutler fails and Holland at quarterback. Halfback be Forte, Langford, Bo Austin, and Kadeem Carey. Fullback will be between here's Kyrie Lee. Kyrie Lee and Kadeem Carey. If need to, I will bring in Cole and we'll switch around there. Receivers, Jeffrey White, Marquise Wilson, Tavon Austin. Actually, it's going to be Ingram, Tavon Austin, and then Cameron Meredith. Actually, you know what? It's going to be Crosby. Tight end, Cole, Zach Miller, Kyrie Lee. Left tackle, backing up Luke Jokio will be probably Estes. Jordan Estes. In case anything goes wrong. Left guard, Slauson with Eric Hankins behind him. Grisal in the middle with Kadarius Buchanan. Kyle Long, our building block over on the right guard. With Jordan Estes, another building block over there. Matt Khalil on the right side, right tackle with Tayo Fabaluge on the right tackle position, playing behind him. Grimes will be starting his sophomore season. Over on left end, Ego Ferguson behind him. On the right side will be Akeem Ayers. And then Will Sutton behind him and BJ Bridges will be behind all of them in there. Eddie Goldman will be playing in the middle with some Deshaun Gardner coming in and out with him. Two young players to enter that, to anchor that inside. Courtney Upshaw, recently acquired from Baltimore in the offseason. He was in the free agent, and we picked him up. He'll be playing on the left side with Lamar Houston behind him and the fisherman Willie Young. In the middle, Shea McCollum and Christian Jones. Layman Barrow will be behind him with Malcolm Pleasant. Barrow's been having a pretty good preseason. McPhee will play on the right side. Behind him, we will put it's kind of backwards, but okay. No, it should be fine. We'll put Willie Young up there. Actually, put Akeem Ayers if you have to pop him outside. It's probably actually a better idea. At corner be Kyle Fuller, Tracy Porter with D. Milner in the slot, I think. Who has the better zone? Better zone goes to Terrence Mitchell. So he's going to be popping up to the number 4 spot with Morrison behind him. McManus will be used on the free safety spot. So it'll be Fuller, Porter, Milner, Mitchell, and Jerron Morrison, rookie out of Mississippi State. Free safety, Amos, Vereen, and then it will be Tarek McManus in case anyone were to get hurt here. Strong safety, Antoine Bryan, Dentarius Roberts, and then here will be, let's just stay with Vereen here. That's a good pick. Kicker Robbie Gould going in his 12th season, or 13th season actually, and O'Donnell. Guy's been in the league 3 seasons. So Ingram, Tevin Austin, Bo Austin. The kick returners will also put in Crosby and Meredith. Cameron Meredith. The bottom there. Kick returns will be Tavon Austin, Bo Austin behind him, Tyrese Ingram. And again, we will put Crosby and Cameron Meredith towards the bottom, and that'll be our roster set up. Oddly enough, we're coming into the season without any injuries, which is very rare. Long snap be Kyle Long. Third down running back be Langford, Bo Austin behind him. Alright, so that is our setup. Now let's look at the injury report for this next up and coming week. I think it's still in here. Yep. We have no one while wow. Ravens right there, right in front of me. Ravens don't have anyone either. Okay. That is new. Who are we playing on the Ravens? We'll go into the roster and look at who will be starting and things like that. So Joe Flacco, 9th season. Drew Stanton behind him. Dylan Thompson. Running back will be Justin Forsett. We'll see a little bit of Matt Bradshaw and probably some Lorenzo Talaferro. Fullback be Ryan Hewitt. Receiver Jimmy Jose, who was the #1 receiver last year. Brandon Tate came in to play on the other side of him. Rashid Perryman, A. Sanders, and Michael Campiaro. Tight end, Dennis Pitt is still over here in his 7 seasons. Crockett Gilmore, and then Niles Paul. Over on left tackle, it'll be Eugene Monroe. Left guard be Kluchi Alsamale. Let's see, Jeremy Zutia playing in center. They do have another good backup center, Zach Grayson. Marshall Yanda will be on the right side, a long time player. Pretty good over there with rookie BJ Cross behind him. Rick Wagner over there, right tackle with Churlis behind him. So going to defense, Timmy Jernigan will be on the left side. Malachi Goodman will be playing behind him. Jared Odricks on the right with Tank Carradine over on the right as well on the end. So it looks like they're still playing a 3-4. Brandon Williams will be in the middle with Carl Davis behind him. Young players there. Outside linebacker Terrell Suggs going into his with 14 seasons in the league. Damn. Emmanuel Lumar behind him. So be CJ Mosley and Stephen Tulloch in the middle. May see a little bit of CJ Mason, a guy we were pretty high on in the middle linebacker position. Possibly coming in to start behind Shane McClellan, but ultimately got picked up by Baltimore. That's a pretty good linebacker core, middle linebacker. On the right, they picked up Whitney Marcellus, and they let go Courtney Upshaw, so they pretty much did a 1-for-1 swap there. Both guys have been in the league for 5 years. Jeffrey Harper, they picked up this offseason in the draft to play over behind Whitney. At corner, Jimmy Smith, Keenan Lewis, Sanders Cummings, Joey Ballard, a rookie out of Nevada, and Marquise Cooper, a rookie out of North Carolina. You might be able to get some passes by. Kendrick Lewis and Dwight Lowry in the back at free safety with Terrence Brooks back there as well. Strong side, Will Hill III and Corey Lynch. So Will Hill is a big force in the back. Pretty much anchors this secondary. We'll see Ryan Quigley punting and Justin Tucker be the kicker. Kick returner is still going to be Jimmy Jose. How fast is he? Ooh, 96. And Bashar Perriman, we won't see him. He's got 97. Ooh, Jimmy Jose is going to be returning both punts and kicks. All right. We'll see a lot of Justin Forsett, a lot of Jimmy Jose. But I will see you guys next time when we take on the Baltimore Ravens in our first game of the season at home. Later, guys.